Hello viewers, marching ahead on our journey with solving miscellaneous equations reducible to the quadratic form once again. Let's see how we can solve this equation. We are looking for real values of x which satisfy this equation. That is square root of 5 times x squared minus 6 times x plus 8 minus square root of 5 times x squared minus 6 times x minus 7 is equal to 1. Well, if we squared, we could take this to the other side when square, we'd once again be left with the square of this term again. The square root of, this term again on the right hand side. So that's not going to be so easy. What we would like to focus here is that the coefficients of x squared and the x term are the same. That's an interesting observation to make. So let's say we took this as a, right? If this term were a and this term were b, we are given that a minus b is equal to 1, right? We could make use of the algebraic identity a squared minus b squared is equal to a plus b into a minus b, right? But here we know that a minus b is 1. Therefore, a plus b would be equal to a squared minus b squared. So if this were a squared would be 5 times x squared minus 6x plus 8, and b squared would be 5x squared minus 6x minus 7. Now what does this mean? This means if we subtracted b squared from a squared, all that we would get is 8 minus 7. So a squared minus b squared would be 8 minus 7, which is just plus 15, right? Now a squared minus b squared is plus 15 and a minus b is 1. That means a plus b. So this means a plus b should be 15 divided by 1, which is 15. So we know a plus b and a minus b, and this should help us solve this problem a lot more quickly than if we took the regular route of taking one square root to the other side and then squaring it up and then squaring it up again. Right? That'd be a little more complicated. So we have a plus b is equal to 15 and a minus b is equal to 1. So we add both these, we get twice a is equal to 16, or a is equal to 16 divided by 2, which is 8. Now what is a? That's square root of 5x squared minus 6x plus 8. This is equal to 8. Right? This is a. That's equal to 8. So let's square both sides here. So we'll end up with 5x squared minus 6x plus 8 is equal to 8 squared, which is 64. Right? Let's pull this back here. 5x squared minus 6x minus 56 is equal to 0. So let's see if we can factorize this term. Those who are not comfortable with factorization could directly use the quadratic equation formula to find the roots. Right? We are looking for two numbers whose product is 5 times minus 56, which is minus 280, and whose sum is minus 6, where 280, let's say we wrote this as 20 into 14, right? So 20 times 14 is 280. So, and we want minus 6, so we could rewrite this as minus 20 times 14. So minus 20 times 14 is minus 280, minus 20 plus 14 is minus 6. So we could rewrite it this way. Right? So we pull out the common factors from here. So 5x plus 14 times x minus 4 is equal to 0. That means x is either minus 14 divided by 5 or it is 4. Now these are the two solutions, real solutions that we are looking forward to. this problem has beautifully combined this algebraic identity that a squared minus b squared is equal to a plus b into a minus b. This was possible just because the coefficients of x squared and x terms were the same under the square roots in both these cases, in this particular case. So, hope you like this nice problem. Its neat solution, which is a little unique, I should say. Please subscribe to our channel and look forward to more interesting videos from us. Thanks for watching.